Oh, why should a nigga like me beg Satan for mercy? But I'm living in a world that was controlled and made to curse me. Fuck Satan. I'm not begging that bitch for mercy. You feel me? I'ma swing back on my oppressor. I take that 9 off the dresser and get the bucket on my enemies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not begging Satan for mercy. Yeah, nigga, rise up. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. I'm a motherfucking Zulu.
A lot of Kenyans go overseas. They go to Qatar, they go to Dubai, United Arab Emirates, they go to Singapore, they go to many other countries, but yet they are dying in Saudi Arabia. There is a problem. I've seen a tendency where there's a blaming of the victims. I heard the other day some people saying the problem is with our girls. It's blaming the victims. It's very, very bad. A lot of Kenyans go overseas. They go to Qatar, they go to Dubai, United Arab Emirates, they go to Singapore, they go to many other countries, but yet they are dying in Saudi Arabia. There is a problem. I've seen a tendency where there's a blaming of the victims. I heard the other day some people saying the problem is with our girls. It's blaming the victims. It's very, very bad.
Now, another video of a Kenyan woman crying for help after being forced to breastfeed 2 puppies has now gone viral as Kenyans, COTU and human rights groups altogether urge President William Ruto to ban all recruitment agencies operating in the country and repatriate Kenyans stuck in oil-rich Saudi Arabia. Willie Lusike with the details.
Charles Washira is a father experiencing great pain at the moment. On 7th of August this year, he was informed through a call by a stranger in Dubai that her daughter was sick. All along, he knew her daughter was an immigrant worker who had traveled to Saudi Arabia but not Dubai. She has been ailing for some time in Iraq, leaving her family in anguish back at home.
And
you can ask yourself, before she was given puppies to feed, to breastfeed, what happened to her before this? What, grueling experience she went through? What problems did she see?
She's crying for well-wishers and the government to intervene and bring her back to Kenya. She's one among hundreds of Kenyans and their families that have been crying for repatriation.
Even have others who have been arrested, prosecuted and jailed merely for raising complaints, for raising their concerns about how they are treated in those detention centers.
COTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli is now asking President William Ruto to take action and ban all Kenyan recruitment agencies ferrying Kenyans to work in the Middle East countries where they are treated as slaves.
I've said time and again that these agents of employment bureaus and employment agents in Kenya must be banned. They take our children to Saudi Arabia to die, to come back in coffins and so on. I'm appealing to President William Samoei Ruto's government to stop this menace of taking our children to Saudi Arabia.
COTU was accusing some of the recruitment agencies of negligence as they are run by powerful people in the country.
Issue of creating so many employment agencies. Some of these employment agencies are run by our government officers, which complicates the matter for our young men and women who wants to seek for jobs outside Kenya. And even if they complain, nobody's listening to them.
Human rights groups have also demanded the immediate repatriation of suffering Kenyans.
This one cannot be tolerated by any responsible government, cannot be accepted by our government. We must respect the employment requirements which have been accepted globally.
We feel action has to be taken now, because at this level we'll be receiving more in caskets if we don't take action now. We have others who are very...
Hey, now, what I've been saying since I came on to this channel, when I was street watching TV, I always said this, and I'm staying concrete in what I know. This is not a belief. This is what I know. This is observation. This is clarification. what I see what's going on around the world. Like I said before, there's a campaign to eliminate black people. There's a campaign to eliminate black people. In this day and time, it's a shame that some of our people are walking into the traps of our enemy. They give you a multicultural outlook on things in the media, and it's brainwashing you, and you're forgetting who you are as a people. The constant 24/7 oppression coming from the leaders of these so-called free worlds, the leaders of these white Western worlds, plot on you 24/7 to eliminate you because they understand the science of your genetics. You don't understand the science of your genetics. You think less of yourself. So you can't see when I drop this real video and when things happen in the world. I don't like telling you I told you so. I'm like, how can black people don't see that outside world people mean us no good? But we constantly fraternize and kill each other and downrate each other. But if we fraternize with our own people, much as we love fraternize with our open enemy, we'll be all right. We'll be totally free. We'll be respected as a people around the globe. And this type of video that I'm dropping today is to open up the eyes of the black woman. Because from the black woman, she's the first teacher in a kid's life, in a baby's life. She's there first. So maybe we could raise a new generation of people who can see, because the people around me right now, they can't see as far as they can spit. They can't see mentally. They can't see the tricks of the enemy. You feel what I'm saying? Now I'm going to speak on the Kenyan government. I'm calling on William Ruto to end his work program in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia and Kenya that need to cut relationships with this workforce labor program, because 85 black women had died within 3 months of being employed in Saudi Arabia, and they all died from the same particular symptoms. Y'all won't believe this: cardiac arrest. 85 black women died in cardiac arrest. And we had just seen a recent video of an Arab who enslaved one of our sisters over there in Saudi Arabia. These sisters go over here to work to make a livelihood, and when they get there, they're trapped and sold into slavery. If they rebel, they are killed. And I'm calling on William Ruto. If you give a fuck about black women, about the women of your country, you give a fuck about black people in the relationship now. How the hell 85 black women die in Saudi Arabia from the same motherfucking same thing? Cardiac arrest. And you expect me to believe that? Tell that shit to the regular Kenyans over there. The politicians ought to be shaming themselves. The politicians in Africa should be ashamed of themselves, all for the money. See, I told you black people just want the money. They don't want the power. If Africa would kick the white man out, which they can't do, because white man got a military force in Africa. I don't know what part of Africa, but I know Obama opened up some of the ways for the U.S. government to got military inside of Africa. What is militaries doing inside of Africa from different countries? You know why? It's more Africans on the planet than it's the white man. They want to try to keep us to a degree of annihilation. They want to get rid of black people. They giving people multicultural commercials. They giving black men, they giving black men rights now to the white woman, so the white woman baby could be brainwashed to be Europeanized. That baby, biracial baby, will go back and date someone white, and they'll have white kids. They're trying to keep the planet white. They scared to leave. Did you know the death rate of white people are higher than their birth rate? They're dying faster than they being born. Their death rate is higher than their birth rate. Their death rate is higher than the birth rate, and vice versa for the African. The African suffers socially, economically, politically, socially, spiritually, and somehow the African woman can still outpopulate the white man. She's still having more babies. It's shocking, amazing. The white world and the white scientists, how the hell we got incarcerate black people, we kill black people, we make sure they never rise, and they still have more babies than the white woman. This is why the abortion thing was overturned. The Republicans know that by 2050, that the minority in this country by 2050 will be white people. We don't understand that white people are minority people on our planet. So you sending our sisters in the harm's way in Saudi Arabia, the Saudi Arabian white man of the East is on code to eliminate the black woman, because from the black woman, what comes the black baby? So the brothers trapped in Saudi Arabia are being beat and castrated. They still castrating black men in 2022 in Saudi Arabia. What is wrong with Kenya's president? Let's cut this. Let's go get our brothers and sisters from over there. These the same Negroes accept Islam and kill their brothers and sisters in the name of Islam, a fucking religion. I wouldn't give a fuck if a nigga believed in the tree. If a motherfucker would believe in the tree, Islam has no business killing that particular person. But niggas that accept Islam go into Africa and kill their own people. And they call us Kara? I'd be damned. See, me being a Pan-African, me studying to be a Pan-African, I understand that we all related. I don't have no ill feelings towards black people. No matter what we get, we all interlock. We one people. We African people, no matter what. But I'd be damned if African people coming over here to America with that colonized white mind, belittling the black man in this country, and it was their ancestors that sold blacks into this motherfucking bullshit. But everybody's scared to address the oppressor. You scared to address the French, the British. I address the American government all the time. Fuck that shit. I cuss them out every time. I know they're the problem. I know it's the reason why my generation of people are economically enslaved. They stole all our riches. They stole all the technical, smart people from Africa, and that's how they built this country. And they still won't give us reparations, because if they give us reparations, that's economic empowerment. Economic empowerment means the end of the white man. This is why rich entertainers like Kanye and Jay-Z and Beyonce and Oprah, you know what I'm saying, Byron Allen, all these Negroes, Shaq, all of them. You cannot take your money and come back to the neighborhood and build that neighborhood up and put black people on the same playing field economically with white people. Trump has never been a good businessman. Trump has never been a good businessman. I know people in the hood that's better businessman than Trump. I know better people in the hood that's a better businessman than Trump. So the white man know that the black man can generate money. Kanye West generate $1 billion. Y'all call him crazy? He know what he's doing. But he been used. That's for another channel, another time. On this particular channel, we'll tell y'all how Kansas Orange used him, the Republican Party. They used Kanye, they threw him out there, and he went for the bait. He was speaking for the Republican Party, because what we got going on, y'all, is the Illuminati versus, I'm just going to give y'all a little bit of this, and we're going to go back on, because I'm telling y'all what it is, because I can see. It's the Illuminati, Jewish community, and white people that's in bed with the Illuminati and Nazi party going to war. What the fuck is black people got to do with this? This is what's going on. When you see the Trump boys, the Proud Boys, them are the Nazis. The Democratic Party, most of them are the Illuminati. That's why the Illuminati, both parties don't like black people. You would never get reparations fucking with these motherfuckers unless you lean right as a people, unless you take your shit as a people, stand together as one African United Front. I'm not talking to you pretendians. You keep fighting for your Indian rights with your nappy ass hair, with your nappy ass hair and your big full lips with your Indian ass. You feel me? But what I'm saying, what's going on in Kenya? William Ruto, you need to get on that, man. You know, the black woman is God, you know, to me. You know, if it don't be for the black woman, it don't be no me, no black man. You know, that's our queen. We can't have our queens going to Saudi Arabia, not coming back alive and made to feed puppies from her breast. This sister that I'm talking about, I don't even want to put her name out there. This sister had a baby 2 months before she went over there in Saudi Arabia. She went over there to work for a man. He found out that she just had a baby. He made her, against her will, breastfeed his puppies. Dogs, man. Man, y'all mash up the lights. Y'all tell me, man. Am I wrong for being upset about this video? I'm not showing y'all the video. I'm just letting you know that it happened. You can look at the video yourself. I'm disgusted. You feel me? Leave comments below. This is Underground Warrior TV. Mash up the lights. Share this video. Hey, subscribe to that channel. Y'all know what I'm striving for.